Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we are discussing about Wi-Fi calling, why do we need Wi-Fi calling and how it works. So, I have made this video as most of the people doesn't know about Wi-Fi calling. And before testing it out, you must check if your smartphone supports this feature. Wi-Fi calling is designed on situations where your SIM have low signals. It can also be used on cases such as basement offices where people often complain about not receiving calls or messages. Also, for the Wi-Fi calling to work perfectly, you must have a high-speed Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi calling cannot be used without a SIM card. Even if you have a SIM card, it should support Wi-Fi calling and also it should have an existing or a base plan. In the case of India, the SIM cards that support Wi-Fi calling are Jio and Airtel. The advantage of Wi-Fi calling is that you will get increased signal range and also you can make unlimited calling without incurring any extra charges. That's all the information about Wi-Fi calling. Now let me show you how to enable Wi-Fi calling on your smartphone. First, you need to go to the dialer app. Click the menu on the right top corner and then click on settings. Now scroll through the settings and find the Wi-Fi calling feature. If you found that, enable the feature and you are ready to voice call over Wi-Fi. Now go to the notification panel and turn on the Wi-Fi. Now let's get back to the dialer app and call someone to test out the Wi-Fi calling feature. In this device I am using BSNL and Jio SIM cards. As you can see, only Jio supports Wi-Fi calling, that's why you can find a Wi-Fi symbol next to it. Now when you are calling someone over Wi-Fi, you can see the Wi-Fi calling symbol on both the notification panel and the caller ID background. Also, we can find the default voice recording feature does not turn on during a Wi-Fi call. This is for the case of Samsung smartphones, for others it might vary. Now let me show you what happens when you move away from the Wi-Fi signal during a Wi-Fi call. As you can see here, the signal is getting reduced as we move away from the Wi-Fi. And when it reaches to a point where the Wi-Fi signal is low, the call automatically switches to a normal HD voice call. And also the call recording gets started. And when we move towards the Wi-Fi, even at the highest Wi-Fi range, the call doesn't switch back to the Wi-Fi call. And even how much time you wait, it doesn't switch back. This is not just about the case for Samsung smartphones, it also happens for all other smartphones. So when you are calling over Wi-Fi, it's better to be around a good Wi-Fi range. But don't worry, there is an alternate way to switch back manually during a Wi-Fi call. For that, first go to the notification panel, then turn off the Wi-Fi, and after that, just turn it on again. There is a time gap of 10 seconds for Samsung smartphones to switch back to Wi-Fi calling. For Oneplus it's 18 seconds and for others it may vary from 10 to 20 seconds. Now as you can see, the call switched back to the Wi-Fi call from the normal HD call and also the recording stopped automatically. This is how a Wi-Fi calling works and switches in between the calls. Now all the functions I have shown for the Wi-Fi calling is similar for both incoming and outgoing calls. Now let's end the call and go back to the dialer app. Inside the call log next to the recent call, you can find a Wi-Fi symbol that shows that the call is done over Wi-Fi. The mic icon next to it indicates that the call has been recorded. But it has only recorded and ended only during the normal HD call. Now let me show you will Wi-Fi call works when we get an incoming call. This is an incoming call and you can spot the Wi-Fi calling icon next to the incoming call label and also on the notification bar. Now we can conclude that both incoming and outgoing calls for Wi-Fi calling shows similar functions. So that's all about Wi-Fi calling and thank you for watching the video till the end. So give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and if you still have any doubts, comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and family members. Thank you for watching the video guys. Click on the subscribe and the bell button to get the future updates.